Yo guys, what's up? BotSideX here, and today I'm gonna be teaching you guys what is counter-strafing, why is it like such a big used term, like oh god dude, you just gotta counter-strafe that, and what are the benefits to it and how to do it. We're gonna go over a complete guide of what it is, and we'll first start that off by going into the range. So the first thing we have to ask is what is counter-strafing? And before that, you just need to know what is strafing. So if you strafe left, it's A, and if you strafe right, it's D. So this is called strafing. Now, why is there a term called counter-strafing? So counter-strafing just means that most gunfights in both low ELO and high ELO have a lot of movement in them. You know, where people are trying to shoot like A, D, you know, they're moving like this. Nobody really tries to stay still. If somebody just crouches and what do you call that? Somebody just crouches and moves like this, and you know, they're just like crab walking. That isn't what good movement is, and you don't even need to counter-strafe such people. But counter-strafe means when you see the enemy, they will move. And what you do to retaliate their movement is that you move as well. That is what is counter-strafing. So the next point we're going to cover is why is it important. As I said, nobody likes to stay still in Valorant, okay? But you'll always find that there are situations where you have to hold an angle, such as this. So right now I am holding an angle, but if I don't move and somebody wide swings me, wide swing is like instead of swinging like this, instead of swinging like this, which is a short shift swing, you wide swing an angle where they can't predict how fast you're going, because the concept is you can never hit somebody who's moving. It is very difficult because of the acceleration issues, not issues, but acceleration process in Valorant. So you have to move to kill someone, and now I'm just going to show you how it's important, because my enemy Reyna is gonna swing me in, I'll give the call like in 3 to 1, and when she swings me, you'll see I will genuinely be trying to kill her. If you even want to look at the rank disparity, I'm an immortal and she's a gold 2, yet I won't win this fight purely because I'm aiming at this angle. This is what anybody normally would hold. Now that person's gonna wide swing me, which you don't accommodate. Okay, 3 2 1, swing me. So the fact that I stayed still and she didn't just proved that she could win the fight, even though my aim is actually, it was head level, but I didn't know where to aim because I didn't know where she'd stop. So now the last point is how to counter strafe. So to counter strafe, it's basic that when the person is moving, you know, your enemy, you have to move in retaliation to their movement. Meaning, if they move all the way like this, you have to move as well, because you can't hit. So if you can't hit somebody who's moving because you don't know where they'll stop, because once they stop, it's an easy target. It's still, everybody has the same height. It's the same thing. So when they move, you move so that they also don't know when you're going to stop moving, and you both will take very periodic breaks of around 0.5 seconds or 0.8 seconds of you shoot and then you stop, you shoot and then you stop. Okay, so the Reyna will swing me, but this time in retaliation to her movement, I will be moving as well, and you'll see that it is much better. So Reyna, you can swing me now. What people usually do whenever they see somebody is they crouch and they spray, and I'm going to show you how that is not what you should be doing and what more advantages you have if you actually just counter strafe. So right now I'm going to hold this angle, I'm going to keep shifting, and Reyna can swing me whenever she wants. I mean, I'm not giving a counter. But you see, in that situation, I couldn't beat the Reyna at all. She just had that advantage because she was moving around still, whereas I had to move my aim. If you're a still target, you're just that easy to hit. And now we're gonna try the same thing where I will be not, crouching, what people usually do in both low and high yellow. I will be counter strafing instead, meaning when the Reyna is gonna come and appear in front of me and she's gonna be moving, I'm gonna counter that, her strafe, her movement, by moving so that I'm a harder target to hit as well. Okay, so Reyna, you can swing me whenever. And it's that simple. If I was just sitting where I was, I would have died. So before we end, let's look at how you can actually improve on it. So this is one exercise I've done, which I've always followed to help me counter strafe back when I was gold. So you shoot and then you strafe. You press D and then you shoot again. But until you stop, you don't stop. You don't shoot. So the point is, you press D stop shoot, 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 like that. And the point is, you want to try and go faster and faster as much as you can. And it's also that you stop moving. So if you don't stop moving, it's gonna look like this. Whereas it actually needs to look like as fast as you can. Let the bullets fade. You'll realize that it actually has to go like this. That way it's in one straight line instead of it being all around. So this is a tip that always helps you understand how to counter strafe and what you should be actually looking forward to. And now let's go over the final conclusion points. So to conclude, counter strafing is important because in Valorant there's always movement. There's wide swings which you obviously can't react to because you don't know where they're gonna stop. And movement is such a tricky thing because as long as someone's still, they're an easy target. But the more you move, it is also you're harder to hit, and it does improve your aim and makes it so much better for you to be precise because you are at least not still at the end of the day. So counter strafing is something that is super important. I've applied it for all rags, and at the end of it I still top frag in whichever lobby it is that I've at least been in up until, I haven't reached Radiant, but apart from that. So I hope this video has helped you, and please let me know down in the comments below what other guides that you would like, because I will be doing many more as well. But whatever you guys want, please do let me know. Thank you, and Bot Sadix out.